You don't have to use a pork head to make head cheese. Pork hocks work really good. In fact, I think they make better head cheese, so I'm going to make some of that. I covered the hocks with salt water, and I'm going to bring it to a boil. Once it reaches a boil, I'll reduce the heat and keep it a gentle boil. Let it cook until the meat falls off the bone. Skim off this foam from time to time. The hocks aren't fully submerged by water anymore. I'm going to put a little bit more water in, and I'm going to put the lid on. It's been going for about 3 hours. I should be keeping better. Yeah, they're done. So we'll get them out of there. Let them cool off so I can work with them. Turn the heat off for now too. Now we'll get it cooled down. We'll start cutting it up, chopping it in smaller pieces. It's way easier to do this in pork hocks than it is with a hip. Seen me step away a couple of times. That's because I thought it'd be a good idea to reduce the liquid and get even thicker gel. Turns out that that was not probably the best idea because I reduced it too much. We'll talk about that more later. My recipe calls for 10 pounds of meat. I've only got maybe 2.5 pounds. That's before the bones, of course. So I scaled it. So what I got is a quarter cup of chopped onions, a quarter teaspoon of allspice, quarter teaspoon of garlic, or half teaspoon of garlic, quarter teaspoon of pepper, and 3/8 tablespoons of sugar. I added half a cup of vinegar. Stir that up a bit. And then I'm going to bring over my water. Pour that in until it's just covering. Even when I just covered it, I guess I reduced it too much, but anyway, not bad. Close. Actually, it's just about right. So, take that back to the stove. And we're going to bring that back to a gentle boil and boil it for about 10 minutes. Forgot the 1.5 tablespoons of crushed garlic. Get that in there now. Half teaspoon, not 1.5. Easy. I like garlic, so if I have too much, that's okay. Okay, let that go. All right. This stuff into a pan. It will be small. Might not have enough liquid. Let's see what happens. Not enough liquid, it might not set up well. Hopefully there is. Get it compressed a little bit. This head cheese we usually set up overnight just sitting at room temperature, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cool completely, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge overnight. Okay, it turned out nice and firm. Broil over with. Here, if I can. Oh, it's real firm. See how it looks. Looks good, eh? Okay, so you can make sandwiches out of this. What I like to do is put in vinegar and use it as a snack. But it's good. Good. This will keep for about a week in the fridge. You have more than you think you can eat. Then vacuum seal it and freeze it. To keep it firm, make sure you thaw it out in the fridge. So, I reduced the broth a little too much, so I didn't have enough broth left over to fully cover the meat when I reboiled it again. So therefore, I don't have as much gelatin in here as I prefer. Don't get me wrong, this is good. You can go ahead and make some yourself, but maybe don't don't reduce it as much as I did. So I hope you will like and share this video, and I hope you're subscribed to my channel. So until next time, thank you.